And sorry for we had a technical problem yesterday.
Oh no, actually my internet has a problem, and
Mm.
after that I fixed my internet, and I entered this video room, but you were there at the time, but you didn't notice I came in, and then you just
Oh.
left. So
Oh, sorry for that. Didn't actually see you. There was no cam that turned on my end, and
okay.
that's why I canceled the call. And then um, I wasn't able to put any feedback anymore because my supervisor told me just put in cancel because the call was not complete or the class was not complete. So I also apologize for that, Aliyah.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, but I think the next class that you had was one of my friends,
Yeah, right.
teacher Alexis, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I was able to chit chat with her and told me what happened, and you told her that you had some internet connections.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so I hope we will be able to finish our class today.
Yeah, maybe
Okay.
today yeah, that kind of problem will not happen again because
Mhm.
yesterday I used my Wi-Fi, but
Mhm.
today I connect the data cable to
Mhm.
my laptop. So yeah.
Okay. Yes, so that would be great then. Then surely we wouldn't have any problems anymore.
Okay.
Okay. So how was your day, Elia?
Yeah, I'm good. It's okay. How about you? Were you busy
Uh, y-
today?
yeah, I had already three students earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Okay.
you're the fourth one, and thank you for taking a class with me again, Elia. Yes. So would you like to go back to the topic we were talking about yesterday?
No, I think we already talked about that topic enough. And today I
Okay.
want to choose the topic how fake news affects us.
Okay. Now, that would be one of the great topics that we have here. How fake news, let me just check, affect us. Okay. There. So, this is one of the four topics that we have for the advanced students like you. Okay.
Mhm.
So, uh, to top it up, can you give me a summary of this article you've
Okay.
chosen?
hmm
Mm-hmm.
Fake news is a problem if false instance or information and events are given to people continuously, and people imagine that instance really happened. Around 50% of people believe that happened, and then in varying a degree. Distorted beliefs influence people's attitude, intention, and behaviors. And it also creates incorrect collective memory, and it can affect people's behavior and attitude of society. So that's why this news article said it's a really big problem.
You are correct, yes. It this totally means that whenever you hear a fake news, of course, the whole community gets affected because you are not aware what you would believe and or what is the truth and what is fake.
hmm
Yes. So let's see. With this kind of oh yes, um, can I ask why you chose this topic?
Um, I already had several classes with other teachers, and I dealt with other topics, most of the topics, and I only left few topics, and this
Mm-hmm.
is easy among them.
Okay, that's good to hear. And for you, in your own opinion, Elia, if you are the one who hears fake news, how greatly would it affect you?
Uh, if it is interesting, even though I can believe that news, but
Mm-hmm.
I just think it might be true. So after that, we I can get to know it's true or false because the news also report us that it's true or not because if really a big issue.
Hmm.
So anyway, I because it's a news, that's why I have a tendency to believe it uh, in the beginning.
Yes, you would tend to believe because it's particularly being brought or being given through the live news, or either it's on TV or radio, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's correct. So, have you experienced any fake news that you've heard before?
Yeah.
Mm.
One of the fake news was there was a bus driver, and on that bus there were a mother and a kid,
Mm-hmm.
and there were a lot of people in the bus. So the mother wanted to get off from the bus,
Mm-hmm.
and she did, but her kid couldn't because of the people. Yeah,
Yes.
so I mean, the mother shouted to the taxi driver, "Oh, my kid
Mm.
is in the bus. She is still in the bus. Please
Mm-hmm.
stay." Uh, and then the bus started off. So she ran after the bus, but anyway, she couldn't make it.
Mm.
So anyway, later the police and called to the bus driver, and then she eventually she got her kids back. But
Mm-hmm.
after I heard that news,
Mm-hmm.
I was really mad at that bus driver
Mm-hmm.
because as I know, he heard what she said, and then other passengers also told him
Mm-hmm.
uh, there was a kid,
Kid,
and
yes.
uh, her mother uh,
Mm-hmm.
got off, so you have to stop here. And then
Yes.
her mother was running after us. So but the bus driver said no because it's too dangerous,
Mm-hmm.
and there is a bus stop. I can only stop at the bus stop, not other areas. But
Mm-hmm.
it's a little bit an urgent event incident.
Yes.
So in
Mm-hmm.
this case, I think he has to, um,
Do an emergency stop, right?
he has
Mm-hmm.
to, how can I say? Mm,
He needs to be careful
yeah, be careful,
when.
but I mean,
Mm-hmm.
he had to follow the rule of bus drivers. But in
Yes.
this case, in this emergency case,
Emergency case. Yes.
yeah, he had to. How can I say? Not.
It doesn't mean that he needs to follow the rules because it's an emergency
Yeah.
event, right? Mm-hmm.
But what I want to say is, uh, yeah, not to follow the rule, but okay. Anyway,
Do some
so.
precautions. He needs to do some precautions. Is that
Mhm.
what you mean?
Mhm.
Yes.
So anyway, so later I heard it was false news. Uh,
Oh, okay.
so actually her mother was careless. That's why uh, she couldn't get her daughter get
Mm-hmm.
uh, off together. And then anyway, I don't remember that incident exactly, but anyway, it was false news, and
Mm-hmm.
that bus driver was really he had a really hard time because many people attacked him. You were a really bad person. How could you do that? But he didn't do anything wrong, and
Yes, yes.
that mother was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I don't remember exactly what happened, but anyway,
Mm-hmm.
later many people, yeah, apologized for him. Actually, even it was the posting. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
people just left a comment on the news article, but
Mm-hmm.
he also read it, so he got a lot of stress from
Mm.
people's comments.
Oh
But
yes.
anyway, later, yeah, there was also CCTV, and uh, it, the kid's mother was actually wrong, so she didn't want to release that CCTV. Yeah, she didn't want to open it to the public. But
Mm.
the
Mm-hmm.
taxi driver claimed, I want to show this CCTV to the people, and then I want to tell the truth. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be blamed by other people. So
Yes. Yes.
yeah, and anyway,
Mm.
yeah, it wasn't showed to the people because the kid's mother was object to it.
Oh, so the mother didn't want this uh, news or the true
A CCTV,
in
yeah.
yes, okay. Also, he objected to
Hmm.
have it shown to the public.
Hmm.
Oh, that's quite bad in the driver's side, right?
What?
So it shows a bad side for the driver.
Hmm.
Yes, it's like just putting one uh, what you call this? It's just one-sided, wherein the mother, it's like the story of the mother shows to be
Hmm.
the truth,
Hmm.
but and not and not asking the truth from the driver's side
Hmm.
or the truth from the bus driver itself.
Yeah, but anyway, later,
Mm?
people could know what the truth is because the kid's mother didn't want to show the CCTV. So
Mm.
anyway, yeah, now yeah, there was no problem.
Mm. Okay, so they just closed the issue at once when the mother objected the for them to show the what really happened with the CCTV
Hmm.
record, right? But it's not that good because it's like you're already judging the driver with
Yeah,
just one story itself.
yeah, he was
Mm-hmm.
really agonized by the first news.
Mm-hmm. It's really bad if, for example, that happens in your case, right?
Hmm.
Yes. So is that when did you hear this story? Is it long ago?
No, it's within 1 year.
Oh, okay. So with this particular topic that you've chosen here, Aliyah, it's really actually a good one, and particularly it's it also affects the behavior of the people in one community when they are hearing a fake news, because of course you wouldn't know what is the real story,
Hmm.
and it will always affect your daily living, right?
Hmm.
And your, as you've said earlier, the behavior.
Hmm.
So, uh, would you think that the study that Dr. Kimberly Wade, which is from the Department of Psychology and University of Warwick, when he did this experiment, he actually used 400 participants for this particular experiment that he did. Would you think their results was believable?
Pardon?
Would you think with the experiment that Dr. Kimberly Wade had done for with 400 participants, as you said, would you think this is a real? Uh, I mean, the result is correct. Would you think, in your own opinion?
Research is correct. What does it mean?
In your own opinion, do you think what the experiment that he did is helpful? That's what I'm trying to.
Helpful?
Yes.
Mm, I don't know. Mm,
Yes, because you said the 50% of the participants believes his experiment, right?
Hmm.
I was trying to ask, in your own opinion, with this experiment that he did, would it be helpful?
I don't know it would be helpful or not, but he doesn't make any solution. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, people just have a tendency to believe what they kept listening, and then if
Mm-hmm.
we don't, if there is no solution that we can tell what is the truth or false, so just to I can know the information. If we keep listening to false news, then just uh, we can get to believe it. So is it useful or is it helpful? I don't know. Well,
Yes, it's like putting in is it an does it do an advantage, or is it a disadvantage for the people who hears fake news? So for
but
in your case.
the
Mm-hmm.
important thing is we have to know that it is true or not. But
Mm-hmm.
the study just told us that we are believed we are believed the news that uh, we are told several times repeatedly. So
Mm-hmm.
can you tell me what is the advantage of uh, this study?
Okay. In my own
Uh-huh.
opinion, yes. Thank you for asking, Elia. In my own opinion, um, the this experiment that Dr. Kimberly Wade had done is also helpful. In that way, other people would know what to do when in times that they hear a fake news, wherein it's also connected with the example that you've given earlier, right? For the mother and the bus driver. You should not always rely on just one story. It's like when you put a case in a court, when you have been sued for a certain case. The judge doesn't rely on just one information. You
But
should have.
if only one information was given to you, there is no option. Then how can you not believe it? So if two informations are given to me, then maybe I have to judge what would be true or not. But
Yes. Hmm.
in the beginning, actually, I mean, the instant what I told you that I told
Hmm.
you is only one side of the story was
Sorry.
given to
Yes.
us. Yeah.
Hmm.
So in that case, even though I know if I know the this study,
Hmm.
then yeah, only one root of
It's like
information.
one-sided only.
Mm.
Yes. Mm. But it would be better when it comes to for the national use broadcasted. They should always give both sides of the story, right? Not just rely on just one story, because people tend to only believe just one side of the story. Just like what happened, you were able to research on the other side, which is
But
the bus driver. Mm-hmm.
if they give us two side of opinions, then
Mm-hmm.
yeah, uh, we can. It is not related to this topic because this news said if we keep listening something, then we are yeah prone to believe it. But two information are given to us, then it's our ability to believe what is true or not.
You are correct with that. So, um, it really needs to be in that case. If there's only one side of the story, you would always believe what is said, and that's why. And then just after like a week or a month, you would know the real story. And you wouldn't know the first one was the fake one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. Thank you for all the information you've given me here. I really had new ideas about the topic that you've chosen, Elia. And I really appreciate you taking the time to have another class with me today. And
Okay.
you are actually really great when it comes to explaining a certain topic, like yesterday. Yes,
Okay.
and I hope you also learned new things from me. Although I wasn't able to give a lot of it.
Okay. Okay.
Yes,
Thank you.
thank you for your thoughts with this one. And again, you have a great day and have a happy weekend.
You too. Bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye bye.